Our next presentation is by Rosco. They also represent DMG. Emily Stadulis is going to make the presentation with Chris Pena assisting. And we have our lovely model, Janae Patterson, back. Take it away, Emily.
Thank you so much, James, and thank you everyone for joining us today to learn more about Rosco's DMG lighting line. Today, I'd like to take you through the story of what makes Rosco lights so special and why people love our reliable, versatile ecosystem. So those of you who've been around in the industry for a while know that Rosco was the first manufacturer who actually developed the whole system of calibrated color corrections, neutral densities, and diffusions that we all use today. We're also known for working with filmmakers like Vittorio Storaro to develop colors never before seen on screen. If we leap forward a few decades, Rosco was also on the forefront of LED technology. 20 years ago, we developed at the time the innovative soft LED light pad lights. So these innovations, creating reliable, versatile ecosystems for film and TV, have won Rosco multiple Oscar and Emmy Awards for technical achievements for the camera. And really, you put all of that together and you get Rosco's DMG lighting line today. This represents the culmination of Rosco's 100-plus years of Academy Award-winning science, combined with our nearly 20 years of LED development. Rosco's DMG lighting line that you see here today has been used on a huge variety of high-profile projects recently, some of which you may recall here. So we've been used on Bardo, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Whale, as well as your favorite episodics, thank you, such as Stranger Things, The Witcher, and The Umbrella Academy. So taking a look at a few of the different places and situations where the DMG line has been used, you can see here that Matthew Libatique used our small dash units on The Whale, and he was a fan of the small versatile form factor, the familiar ecosystem to the larger lights that he had used previously on projects like The Prom and A Star Is Born, and he really, really loved the reliable color that Rosco lights bring. On the flip side, you have gaffer Bob Bates, who used a single MAXI mix fixture on Stranger Things Season 4 to light both faces and spaces with a reliable color. So let's take a little bit of a look. We'll go a little bit deeper into all of these and look at why the DMG line has become a favorite fixture on set for filmmakers. I like to say that the DMG line has 3 letters, and we have 3 hallmarks that set us apart from the other LED panels on the market. The first step is that DMG lights are reliable. We have a really durable design that's built to withstand the abuses on set wherever and however you're planning to use them. They're rugged, they're reliable, and we have IP65 options in case you get caught in some of this LA rain that we've been having lately. We're also available worldwide. So Rosco has had over 100 years to spread out all over this planet. We have manufacturing locations, stocking depots, tech support, and we're available at all your major rental houses like MBS, Cinelis, and your favorite smaller regional rental houses as well. So wherever you need a DMG light, you can get it quickly and easily, and you can also get support for those fixtures quickly and easily. The Rosco DMG line is highly versatile. So all of the fixtures that you see here have a huge array of modifiers and different ways that you can adjust the light, as well as different ways to rig those lights. So use them however, whenever you want. There's a place and a way to get your DMG light where you need it. We're also easy to use. We have an array of different control variables and ways to build your fixtures up and build them down without complicated tools. And lastly, our ecosystem. So across all the 5 sizes that you see here, from our small mix book to our DMG Dash, our Mini, our SL1, and our MAXI fixtures, all 5 of those fixtures carry the same patented color science behind them and are able to be built up and modified in the same way. So once you've learned one, you've learned them all. So it's really not just a marketing spiel when I say that DMG lights are built to be durable and to stand up to the rigors of set. We use almost no plastic in our fixtures, so they are meant to be durable. Drop them on the set. Throw them around. Dump them in your suitcase and they're ready to travel at a moment's notice. We also offer, as you saw, a range of IP65 waterproof and weather-rated options for our dash fixtures and are expanding those weather-rated options, so come see us at Cinegear for some exciting new items that will be coming that way. So Rosco knows it's important to protect your investment. Whether you're a rental house or an owner-operator who actually owns some of these lights, it's rare that DMG lights need to be repaired because of that durability that you just saw. But if you do need help, and you need help repairing or replacing your lights, every single component of your DMG lights are made to be field replaceable down to the individual LED. On the other hand, if you don't feel like doing those repairs yourself, you're busy, you're on set, we have a range of tech support and various repair centers all over the world, and crucially in those major filming depots, so that you can get help whenever, wherever, and get back up to shooting on set. So now let's take a look at the full versatility of the DMG range. All of the Rosco DMG fixtures have a complete range of accessories, along with industry-leading modifiers like DOP Choice snap bags, snap grids, rabbit ears, octas, barn doors, and our very popular domes, and our squishy dot diffuser that everyone loves for creating that really perfect eye light. Fixtures can be powered either hardwired on AC, or they can use either V-Lock or Anton batteries. We've actually got the Mini Mix on my favorite core battery, as a matter of fact. And you can actually remote all of those PSUs off the lamp head and go up to 250 feet away from the lightweight lamp heads. So you're really getting kind of the best of both worlds. You've got that lightweight versatility of a blanket or a matte light, but you've got that rugged reliability of a solid metal lighting fixture. We've got an array of options to rig your fixtures. You've got lollipops, receivers, yokes for studio applications, and then you also have direct rigging options, or our popular handle accessory, as you see here, that Chris is using, that allows you to easily switch the light and go directly to walk and talks, Hollywooding, things of that nature. Additionally, Rosco wanted to give filmmakers the ability to be as versatile as possible when building up your kit and maximizing your investment as a rental house. So all the DMG lights can be connected together in a variety of ways to build up to larger fixtures or break down into smaller lighting units as needed. You can use our Quick Link system, like we have here, for our dash units, where you can put 4 dash units together and either control them separately, like we have now, to create a nice realistic fire effect in pixel mode, or you can group all of these together and use them as one single source, one by one, either apart for a harder source or with our snap bag accessory. Our Quick Link system extends to our MAXI mix fixtures. So you can use the Quick Link system and our yokes to build up and go to a double, a triple, or build massive pixelated walls of light for use in volumetric work. So that versatile design really allows you to build these big arrays, custom shapes, and get the light that you want. You can easily start from one light and then build your kit up as you go. Additionally, our software engineers, along with input from many gaffers and programmers that are out there today, so thank you, we would put a lot of effort into making the DMG range easy to use. So you have your 3 basic control modes: manual, right on the back of the fixture, where you can see all of the parameters at once. You're not having to toggle between a bunch of buttons and figure out where you're at and how to get out of an effect you're not sure how you got there in the first place. We have an easy, free app that's available on iOS and Android that allows you to do some cool creative things we'll talk about later. And then, of course, for those of you who are doing larger setups, we have DMX, integrated lumen radio CRMX, all the way down to the tiny little dash units. And that also supports networking with ArtNet, streaming ACN, and another kind of cool feature that we have is that you can actually use the lighting fixture's ballast as a free lumen radio gateway, even without our fixtures. So as discussed, Rosco has 2 Academy Awards for our groundbreaking reliable color science. Thank you, we're very proud of that. And we bring that same color expertise when it comes to the LED manufacturing as well. We wanted to be sure that when we gave you an RGB LED, that it was really living up to the Rosco range and depth of color that you all have come to rely on us for. So the first thing I like to point out is that we take a slightly different approach to the world of RGB, or even RGBW or RGBWW, or even some of the newer 6-chip markets that are starting to come into play here. And that's because we use 6 proprietary RGB ALW LEDs in all of our DMG fixtures, from big to small. More important, though, than how many LEDs we use, all of Rosco's fixtures use phosphor-converted LEDs for much of our deep saturated color space. So what, who cares? Well, those phosphor-converted LEDs respond very differently on camera than the narrow LEDs that most other manufacturers rely on for their saturated color space. And so that allows a broader gamut that allows you to work within the camera and in post while avoiding some of those nasty artifact and clipped images that you frequently get when you're doing things like police light effects or things of that nature. And the other really cool part about that is that we make white light the way the sun makes white light. We're not just using our white diode, we're actually filling in that full spectrum and using all of our LEDs together so that you're filling in and making the smoothest possible curve as possible, which really helps to mimic true light. So we fill in those cyan wavelengths, we extend out that red range, and of course, that helps with your skin tones, because all human beings, regardless of complexion, have red in our skin tones. And if you have really, really good deep far reds, then you're going to have a really, really wonderful skin tone rendition, as we'll see with Janae here in a little bit. So another fun part about the DMG ecosystem that all the lights have is you can use this cool capture mode on your camera to capture an image or import files, maybe from your lookbook, or take pictures of material on set or location lighting, and easily and quickly match to those existing fixtures or existing color palettes and send them directly to the lights. You can even make custom skin tone colors. So since DMG lights offer a unique approach, we're white light, and we fill in that spectral curve as smoothly and broadly as possible, you can use that capture mode to take a picture of your talent's skin tone and easily craft colors that highlight their best qualities. So if we take this, for example, right? 5600K, lighting this model, she looks fine. However, by using the DMG capture mode, and specifically making a custom skin tone for her, we're able to pull out some of her best qualities. So Janae, are you cool if we try this with you now? Awesome. All right, so Chris is gonna help out with this. Step one, he's gonna go into his free MyMix LED app, and he's gonna take a picture of Renee's skin tone color. He's then going to use that picture as his color picker, and he's gonna find a spot. Midtones tend to work best if you're following along and doing this. And he's gonna choose that color. Then he's going to adjust that saturation and send it to his light. And here we have Janae's custom skin tone. We can pull it back and we can desaturate it if we want, so she's got just a kiss, or we can really pull it fully out. So now that you know a little bit more about the reliable, versatile ecosystem of DMG lights, I'd like to introduce some new products and innovations and promos that we're rolling out at today's DCS show. In response to feedback from you over the year, we're coming out with our new Dash charging case. The Dash charging case will fit 8 Dash lights and include all of their modifiers, including 2 of the quad kit links, mounting brackets, so you can create 2 1x1 fixtures or use all 8 separately. Even better, this kit allows you to charge and update the firmware for all 8 Dash units at once. The cases will be able to be purchased empty if you've already invested in our DMG line, or fully filled if you want to get in on some of the cool techniques that you saw today. And this month, Rosco and our dealers are offering a special March MAXI Madness, try saying that 3 times fast, promo. If you buy 1 MAXI fixture, you get 15% off. If you buy 2, you get 20% off, and if you buy 3 or more, you get 25% off. So if you'd like to get your hands on the Rosco DMG lighting line, we invite you to visit our showroom in LA or take part in our demo program, where you're able to borrow and use any of these lights on your next feature. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Emily. Thank you, Janae.